Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Tuesday, February 6th's General Hospital spoilers teaser teases that Tracy Quartermaine told Martin Gray the truth about tricking him into ending their relationship. Martin was incensed when he learned of Lucy's plot with Scott Baldwin and Tracy's response. He also questioned Tracy's timing in divulging all of this. Gregory Chase was clearly the reason, as Tracy saw when she turned to face him from across the room while he was on the phone. Gregory didn't understand why Tracy felt that his influence was softening her, even though Tracy later assured him that this was the case. Gregory laughed out loud when Tracy stuck her foot in her mouth and said that he didn't have to face the repercussions. He also loved that Tracy was speaking to him like a regular person. Lucy and Scott had more than one role in the hay at the barn used for the photo shoot. Scott and Lucy were obviously unkempt after the deed was over, with hay all in their hair. Scott emphasized that they were both single and suggested that perhaps now was the right moment for them, but Lucy pretended that what had happened was an error. As a result, Lucy had to acknowledge that she felt most like herself around Scott. Lucy was having a private moment with Scott when Martin showed up to attempt to win her back, and he could tell from their unkempt appearances what had transpired between them. Although Martin gave Tracy the rundown on the circumstances, he finally stood by his decision to fire Lucy and had no desire to see her again. Lucy gave herself a hard time for seeing Scott so soon after their separation and told him to go, at which point he left. Dex Heller paid Michael Corinthos a visit at his office, and he was concerned about someone attempting to kidnap Sonny Corinthos off the island. Michael explained that this is precisely the reason he wanted Dex to work behind the scenes for him. Dex would be able to alert him when things were getting out of hand for Sonny. Given that this was probably an inside job, Michael asked Dex to look into it more, but Dex was a little worried that Sonny would think he was the traitor. To offset the added danger, Michael sent some funds to Dex's account, but he played down the possibility that Sonny would ever learn that Dex had hidden agendas in the first place. Brick was shocked that his employer was grilling him like a suspect at Sonny's penthouse, although Sonny later said he didn't truly think Brick was at fault. Brick said that he would be asking questions of everyone who was in Sonny's shoes as well. He also admitted to have done a favor for Jordan Ashford, who now owed him one. Brick became particularly focused on Dex as a suspect after he recommended that they look at people who were closest to Sonny in terms of protection. Sonny believed Dex had shown himself, while Brick speculated that Dex might have staged the incident to appear heroic and obtain additional access. Brick was going to investigate Dex further and pondered what would happen if Sonny turned out to be mistaken about him. Sonny gave Dex a hard look, making it obvious that if such was the case, he would grovel for forgiveness. Robert Scorpio pursued John Jagger Cates at the PCPD and persuaded him to dismiss the charges against Jordan and Anna Devane. John initially objected, but in the end he granted Robert's requests as long as Jordan and Anna cooperated and stopped digging. Jordan and Anna told Dante Falconeri how they ended up in a detention cell before they met John, who found out Dante was Sonny's son. As Robert approached Anna and Jordan from behind bars, he had both good and bad news. Jordan and Anna were free to go, but they could no longer hinder the FBI's investigation and conduct their own independent research. Anna stunned John by revealing that she was the new police commissioner after realizing that she wasn't a member of the law enforcement community and that it was time to accept Laura Collins' offer. According to General Hospital teasers, Anna will make John collaborate with her, so stay tuned for what happens next. According to General Hospital spoilers for Wednesday, February 7, Spencer Cassadine's memorial service is scheduled, so there will be poignant moments as everyone comes together to bid farewell. When Cameron Weber returns for the event, supporters can anticipate poignant moments as he pays tribute to his friend and cousin. It seems that Cyrus Renal will attempt to break into the Windermere reception following a depressing cemetery ceremony. Cyrus will finally confess to Laura Collins that he wasn't prepared for quite that degree of animosity because Ava Jerome will argue he isn't welcome there anyway. Others who are grieving would likely react harshly towards Cyrus, but Laura might argue that given his terrible history, he shouldn't be shocked. Trina Robinson will inform Curtis Ashford and Portia Robinson that she will not be attending PCU or any other place in the interim. Trina can't bear the thought of attending lessons and attempting to be normal after losing Spencer. Trina would benefit from the diversion, according to Portia and Curtis, who might even make the case that Spencer would want her to finish her education. Curtis and Portia, however, have to acknowledge that Trina isn't mentally prepared for college at this time. Michael Corinthos will be asking Willow Corinthos, Nurse Corinthos, what her secret is, while acting all goofy. Willow might remind Michael that he's still in the doghouse because she seems hesitant to revert to her comfortable banter with him. Nevertheless, GH spoilers suggest that Willow and Michael's animosity is starting to lessen. Michael will be happy with the development because he will persuade Willow to take a step in the direction of saving their marriage. Next, Sonny Corinthos will inquire as to what someone is withholding from him. Given that Dan Falconeri is expected to be torn, that person might be Don Falconeri. Don can discover himself in the well-known predicament of striving to be a decent son and police officer. As a result, Sonny might not receive updates on all he is interested in learning about the inquiry. Naturally, Don may become wary of trying to stop another run-in between Sonny and Cyrus out of anxiety that it may happen again. Gregory Chase will have to go to the hospital after going overboard at Spencer's memorial. Hamilton Finn, Michael Easton, will insist on bringing Gregory to G8 whether you like it or not. At last, an unexpected visitor will arrive to Lamond Esme Prince's, Avery Pohl passing. Maggie Fitzgerald, Esme's former nanny, will it be? Is it possible for Heather Weber to escape from prison for a romantic moment? Or is Ryan Chamberlain returning from the afterlife? However, according to General Hospital teasers, Asen will have at least one mourner on Wednesday's episode. Keep checking back for additional information about the mourner. According to General Hospital teasers, Nina Corinthos and Ava Jerome were able to put their troubled past behind them and grow close. There is a certain amount of trust between Ava and Nina, because they have shown one another that they are loyal to one another. Unfortunately, given that Nina's marriage is in jeopardy, and Ava is becoming more intimate with Sonny Corinthos, that might change. Recall that Sonny's attitude toward Ava has significantly changed in the past few years. Fans were definitely drawn in when Sonny insisted that Ava live with him until the threat was removed. It appeared to be a major turning point before Sonny cheated on Ava. More evidence that Sonny and Ava are growing closer on the program comes from the fact that he saved Ava in Puerto Rico. Afterwards, Nina confided in Ava that although she couldn't support Sonny at this time, she still wanted Ava and Sonny to support one another. Given that Nina is essentially giving her best friend control over her spouse, doesn't it sound like a very sinister hint? If Nina's BFF hits into a relationship with Sonny, her trust in Ava might pay off. After Spencer Cassadine's apparent death, Ava put a consoling hand on Sonny's shoulder, and the show makes several suggestions that Sonny and Ava are becoming too close. Will Sonny hook up with Ava or have an affair with her? Avery Corinthos will always be Ava's link to Sonny, but it seems like they're also developing a genuine friendship these days. We won't be shocked if Nina walks in on Sonny and Ava in bed together, or at least finds out later, since that could easily lead to them crossing a hot and uncomfortable boundary. Maybe Drew Kane might help expose Sonny's adultery with Ava, given his intense obsession with ensuring Nina loses everything good in her life. In any event, the period of Nina and Ava's friendship may come to an end shortly. Keep checking back for updates on how a Sonny twist can drive Ava and Nina apart as their relationship potentially takes a serious turn towards enemy territory. Thanks for watching if you liked this video. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.